Hey.
Show intro.
Yeah. like, because this is good because it's just like us shooting the shit, and then we go into the podcast, which is what we want the podcast to feel like.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, who's gonna do the intro?
Anthony.
I'll do. Oh yeah. Go. Hi everybody.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chums, formerly known as Guy and Dolls. Rest in peace.
I don't want to be trademarked.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Wait, can you move the? No. The cover. Yeah, move it down.
Is
there you
that
go.
bothering you?
Yeah, it was. All right. Today is Wednesday. What's the date?
The 1st of May.
It's gonna be. Anyways, no, shout out NSYNC. Shout out the boy bands. They're not really a thing anymore, but you know, they're in our hearts, in our minds forever. It's May. We're all happy.
This is our first episode of Chums.
This is, yeah.
Welcome.
Unfortunately, one of our main, Natalie, can't be here, which is a bummer.
What's up?
For the season premiere.
Hi.
But we have Asia
Coming in.
subbing in, who's amazing and
Yeah.
wonderful.
Appreciate it.
She will normally be producing. Asia is on top, very professional. Unlike me, she's very professional.
Oh, we know.
Okay.
They're gonna.
Ooh,
You're right.
shots
They'll
fired.
find out.
You're gonna take that.
All right, let's.
She's
All right.
gonna-
But yeah, so anyways, this is the first episode of Chums. I'm Anthony. To my left, this smexy man. This is Jonathan.
Good morning.
Jonathan, or Jonathan, whatever.
I go by both.
Across from me is Shalisa, the wonderful, amazing Shalisa. Next to the wonderful, amazing Shalisa is the also wonderful and amazing Asia, also known as Aha.
Yeah.
And the fifth member of our group, arguably, possibly, my favorite member.
Bias.
Natalie Perez is not here. We miss Natalie. We love Natalie. Amazing, wonderful.
We love you.
She's the best. And yeah, but okay. Enough riffing. Let's get into the podcast. What?
Why was that
Today-
thing
I was reading on Twitter that Dan Schneider is suing Quiet on
Oh, I
Summer
saw
for
that.
defamation and making it seem like he was like a what was it?
A
Like child?
predator?
Yeah. He's like, I did do that.
He's
Suing
guilty.
him.
Hey, we're not saying that, by the way, Dan Schneider. We're just saying allegedly a predator.
Oh yeah.
Please don't come after us. I'm
Oops.
broke.
What
We're
I
all
read on
broke.
Twitter.
Yeah. But you know, hey. But also on that note, we've seen what you've done, man. We've seen what you've done. You know, I'm just looking at it through
I have some question marks above
an
my
objective
head.
lens. You know what I'm saying?
He's gonna be one of those people that.
You could be
Get a
innocent.
mic in front of him.
Exactly. It's
Just to say
Joker.
anything.
I'm just saying that interview you did with the one dude from iCarly. That was kind of weird.
Debo.
Yeah, Debo. Shout out Debo. That was weird though.
It was weird. Weird choice.
It was. But hey, maybe Dan Schneider's a nice guy. You know, I doubt it, but
Maybe.
he could
That's
be.
the real
Who
question.
knows?
Bold.
Who knows? Please don't sue us. All right. What else
I
did we
love
see?
that.
Oh,
That'd be so iconic though. First
if we got
episode.
sued, look, hey Dan Schneider, if you want to sue us, don't sue us.
Zeus King.
But like from a point of view, it would be good. And then maybe like this is like
Interesting.
this is
How
like
would that be good?
You're done.
because people would be like, oh my god, Chum's podcast, who is this? And then we get views, we get viewers. They
So
lock in.
clickbait.
Because Dan
Exactly.
Schneider's suing
You want some
us.
Exactly, because we're
love that.
speaking.
He's like,
Ah,
all
clickbait.
press is
Sued
good
by Dan
press.
Schneider.
Exactly.
No, I don't know. I'm not agreeing with you. I'm just
Oh.
saying that's the mentality.
Yeah, that's the mentality. But speaking of mentality, did you see all the bees at the Diamondbacks and
That was
Dodgers?
probably the
Oh.
most craziest delay I've ever
It was
seen.
delayed for
from
2
a
hours,
baseball
bro.
Game. Yeah.
2
Trying to
hours.
wait for a beekeeper to get there.
Wait,
He was the
explain to
MVP.
people who don't know.
For the people that don't know, the Dodgers were playing the Diamondbacks in Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
I want to preface this by saying the Diamondbacks have a retractable roof, so all this could have been prevented. But yeah,
shout out.
like thousands of bees swarm behind like right home plate on the netting, and they delayed the game for 2 hours. They had some dude. You see the dude that was up on the lift thing before the beekeeper got there. They sent some dude just some random worker. They sent his out there on a little lift thing, and then they had to wait for the beekeeper. The beekeeper came, and then I'm like taking so long. Anyways, here's what happened. Bees at the Dodgers Diamondback game delayed the game 2 hours. They called the beekeeper. Beekeeper shows up, bosses up,
He was
saves all the
MVP of
bees.
the day.
He was the MVP. Saves all the bees, throws out first pitch, boom. And then they played, and then they lost. Dodgers lost, but
In
it's cool.
extra innings.
Bro,
Sadness.
I saw that. Right as Christian Walker hit that, I was like, yep, that's game. Shit,
Because he's a power hitter.
no, yeah, he
His
pissed on
average
that ball.
isn't always great, But the home runs are always going to be up there,
He
especially in clutch
bro,
times.
Right,
And
as
that was a
he,
clutch time.
right as he hit that, I was like, oh, that's game. Well, we'll get him tomorrow. Anyways, okay. What else? What else has been happening recently? How do you guys feel about? Do you feel like there's a nice. I can't speak. Generational divide between like you and your parents.
Yes.
I agree.
I would say so.
Yeah.
All right, so we're all in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
Who wants to elaborate? I know Shalisa, you talk. I don't know. Hold on.
He
Hold
said,
on.
"I know you got some trauma."
No,
so
no,
just...
no. That's not what I'm saying. But I know you told us you were going through not really issues, but things with your parents. Like I go through things with my parents all the time, just like I'm sure everyone does.
Of course.
Do you want to, without getting too personal?
Should I share my story?
Yeah, we'll share what you're comfortable with.
Okay. Well, my parents are very old school people, and which is, I don't know, it could be a bad thing, but I don't know. Depends on how you look at it. But they're very old school in like the way that they think, and a lot of people in my family come from, not a lot, but like my mom's a nurse, my sister's a nurse, and I'm the only person who's kind of in the arts,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't really fully understand that, and they do think, I don't know what to say without getting in trouble, they do think that since how do I even say this?
Well, I know.
Basically,
Sorry, go ahead. No, you go. This is your story.
No, basically, as a person of the arts and someone who makes like content and like video content, like it's not so much like other professions or other majors where right when you get out of college, like you get a job right away.
Mm-hmm.
And even like with other majors, that's not really how it works anymore. My parents don't really understand that, and they think it's more so like if I'm not gonna get a job right out of college, like I'm basically a failure. And that's not right. And they don't understand that as a student who is like a filmmaking student or even a journalism student, like it's all about kind of making work that you have to show
Like a
to
portfolio.
employers. Yeah, and portfolios and like building your portfolio. And I didn't get that opportunity in college because the college I went to was not the best.
Do we want to throw him under the bus?
No,
Well, I'm not going to name it,
no.
but yeah.
If you know, you know.
So I didn't get the opportunity to like make a portfolio that I wanted to show to people. So I came back here to make a portfolio, and my parents don't really understand why I went back to school when I was already done with school. So it was just a big thing.
Mm.
But anyways, yeah. That's basically what happened.
Listen, as we are your peers, you're doing good work.
Thank you.
We understand what you're trying to do and stuff. Asia, you want to say something?
No, I just have a question for
Yeah.
you. Do you feel like culture plays a role in that too?
Oh, definitely. I feel like,
It's all right. Listen, this is episode 1. We're still that mic's not
we
working.
also have, we also have one mic, so nothing really works. But yeah, I feel like culture does play a role. Like my parents, I don't know, I feel like my parents were also not very wealthy growing up, so I guess that also plays like a big role in it, where they like, I understand that they don't want me to have like the same life that they had, even though their life was like kind of good, but it was also obviously had some like difficulties. So I know that they, in the end, they just want like what's best for me, but still they just put a lot of pressure on things, but they don't really understand how times are different than back then.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating.
No,
But,
I feel
yeah.
you. Like every time I talk to my parents about like how things were so much cheaper back when they were like my age,
Mm-hmm.
they're just like,
Mm-hmm.
like I think my parents want to understand, but I think it's hard for them to understand just because I feel like if you have parents, I feel like there's always a generational divide between you and your parents, just because time changes so many things. Like I use this analogy from my mom. I was like, you could go to McDonald's back in the 80s, get like 5 burgers, 5 fries, 5 drinks. That was probably like $5 maybe for like a legit like family meal. If I go to McDonald's right now, you know what I could get for $5? Like one meal.
Not even one meal.
Bro,
They don't even have a value menu.
I know,
anymore, do
like,
they?
no, they still do, but the like
It's
dollar
expensive.
menu
It's
used to
not
be
as-
so clutch. Like I
Yeah.
remember I went after a night of partying. Me and my friend went to McDonald's in the morning. Bro, we got like 6 things individually, and it was like $8. Like, let's go back to that. Like, fast food's supposed to be cheap. This wasn't that long ago. This is like 3 years ago. I'm 22. We're all 22, by the way, except for Jonathan. Asia's actually not 22 yet. She's almost 22.
I am almost 22.
I'm 22. I just turned 22 this year, so I'm the
He's
oldest.
pushing 30.
No, I'm
Already
not.
lying to the audience.
I'm
Show your
22.
ID
Look at me.
right now.
Look at me.
Credibility gone.
Look at me. I got amazing skincare routine. I don't look a day over 22 and a half.
26. Sorry.
Who's 26?
Who said that?
Not me. I'm 18.
You're right. He's almost.
Check that.
I don't know what they're talking about. These guys are spreading misinformation, and we're in episode 1, so like I don't know what else they're gonna do. But no, going back, trying to get back on topic. I feel generational divide with our parents is very common. I feel like, especially in our generation, just because, like, it was crazy. I want to say it was crazy. Like, now being an adult, seeing like inflation in real time, I was like, now that I have to worry about money and stuff like that, it's crazy. Like, I remember we go see a movie, maybe like pre-COVID, and it was, how much was a movie ticket? Like $16. Now, when I went to see Challengers with Natalie, that movie ticket was $25. Not IMAX, nothing special. $25.
This is why if you go to the movies a lot, not to promote it, but you have to get
The
the pass. and then
AMC
you get,
sponsor us.
Yeah, you get points.
Shout out the A-list.
Oh, this sounds like an ad. Never mind.
Sponsor us, please.
Not sponsored.
But I mean, do you guys have anything else to say about how you
I
feel like
agree.
divided with your
Especially
parents?
with
and-
I was
stuff
gonna
like that?
mention the movie stuff. How I took my girlfriend Angela to the movie is maybe about a month ago,
How much you spend?
around 50, and that's
It's insane.
we didn't even get snacks.
This is normal for him.
That oh my god, that was just
What's
for
normal for me?
This is
taking
normal.
care of your girl.
It's not.
Yeah.
Taking care of your
yes,
girl.
Yes, you have to.
Tell them how much was Disneyland, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to know. Nobody wants to
You're
know.
like, I'm still in debt. I'm still paying that off.
well,
This man bought tickets for his girlfriend and him for Disneyland.
Which king?
she paid for the
But-
food. It's okay.
Well, fair.
You know, hey, everyone's doing their bidding.
Yeah,
But he's still in debt because of it, is what we're saying.
I'm always in debt.
Damn.
Hey, I'd still be in debt too. You kidding me? Like, don't get it twisted. But I mean, do you guys have anything else to say about the parent? Do you feel like a divide in your parent, just like that they have a hard time in trying to see your point of view? Maybe. Asia's smiling. Asia, come on, tell us, girl.
No, I don't really know what to say. Like, I don't know how to explain it in a way that like makes sense.
Well,
So-
try if you want, and then we can
Oh
cut
my
it. We can always
God.
cut it down.
I don't know. I just feel like for me personally, it's more of like, because you know how you've seen those like reels or TikToks where they're like your sibling will have a very different upbringing than you
Mhm.
yourself had. I feel like it's more just like that, and also my like I don't know. Just I'm sorry.
Are you laughing at me taking
Yeah.
water? Yo, I gotta
You
stay
did it
hydrated.
so quickly.
Yeah, I'm trying not to make
I don't
noise.
know. I feel like my childhood specifically was like a mess, so
Mhm.
it like shifted things for me and my like outlook. But yeah, it's more just I think there's also just like a natural generational divide between
I agree.
yeah. So
I agree with you. Well, hey, I think you turned out pretty well.
that's nice.
We're gonna endorse Asia on this podcast. Asia's wonderful.
That's nice. Thank you.
All right, Jonathan, you got anything to add about feel like your parents don't see eye to eye with you?
I would agree, simply because of the times that we're in right now. Is everything's digital.
Yeah.
Everything is digital through computers, through phones, TikTok, Instagram. What you see, you share.
Even my insurance, bro.
everything.
My insurance card's on my phone.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I still have mine on my card. Shout out AAA. Please lower my quote. Please.
How much you pay for insurance a month?
I thank my mother for that. But
Oh, she got
I
you.
know
She
she's
hooked it up.
that's way too much.
Nah, my
It is
car
so
insurance
much.
went up a lot. Like compared to last year to this year, I'm like, oof,
Insurance is crazy.
scam. They scamming, bro.
No, yeah. Especially with the age like differential as well.
Yeah.
If you're young and you're gonna be driving a lot and put a lot of mileages, miles, then you're kind of screwed. I would know. I drove a lot.
I'll pray for you.
They set
Please
you up
do.
for failure.
They
You
do.
graduate from high school and you're set up for failure.
The whole system's
Let's
against
talk
us.
about that.
I agree.
Like,
That's actually good. Should we?
good.
Mhm.
Next episode.
We'll
Oh,
say
I
that
know.
for next week.
Yeah.
Man, I've been so depressed lately. How are you guys feeling? Let's talk about our mental health.
Okay.
Let's talk about our mental health. How do we deal with our mental health?
All right.
How do
How,
you
how
guys-
about this? Let's
You
do
go
something
first.
a little crazy. What about we all say one word, down like a little countdown, like 3, 2, 1, and just describe in one word how you're feeling.
Right now?
Yeah, in like a
what
5, 4,
Okay.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Fun.
Stress.
Stable.
Oh.
We all had different ones.
You
I
said
like that.
stable. Okay, let's elaborate.
Stable.
Let's elaborate on that. So you said stable.
Stable, yeah.
Talk us through that.
You know, I've recently like
Oh
We're like,
what?
Hold on,
I don't even
let-
think I'm stable. I want to say mentally I am, just for the simple
That's good,
fact that I've learned, at least recently, to not stress about the future.
Yeah.
So it's like live it day by day, because tomorrow's obviously
Facts.
not promised, and a lot of things can happen overnight or like in an hour or anything. Like your life can change super quickly.
Yeah.
So it's like I'd rather just worry about what I'm going on with my day and who's around and, you know, be happy for it, because next week ain't promised. Next year, you know the vibe.
Yeah. Tomorrow ain't promised.
It ain't.
Gotta live in the present. No, I agree.
Yes, sir.
I agree with that. I feel like a lot of the times I find myself kind of looking at the future and like stressing about the future. But then if you really think about it, like I would stress about my future so much like back then, like thinking about it, like not saying I don't now, but like thinking about the future now is so different than what I thought it would be back then and like what I was stressing out about.
Why
So
is
at
it
that
different?
point, I don't know. I just like I didn't expect to be back as COC, but here I am. But I feel like I don't know, everything that I thought would happen back then, like what ended up happening is so much better than like what I expected. I feel
Yeah.
like even this, like if I never came to COC again, or like if I thought I would find a job like right after college, like all this stuff, and didn't come here, like I wouldn't meet you guys. And like
Oh.
Yeah, that's facts.
like thinking about it, it's like I was like talking to someone about this and I was like, oh, I love them so much. Like it's just like it makes you cry. I don't know.
Well,
Anyways.
that's like when
Yeah.
Natalie talks about the what's it called, invisible string thing.
Mhm.
Because like if there wasn't the strikes in when was it, last year,
Mhm.
with the actors and screenwriters, whatever, like none of us, well, I mean, you guys kind of knew each other, but you guys definitely wouldn't be as close, and I
Yeah.
would have never met her. None of us would have never met her.
Oh,
That's crazy.
I'm so crying. I'm just gonna lash his blood.
No, Shalisa, no, don't
If
cry.
we're gonna be
Shalisa.
really realistic, like no one could have probably predicted COVID happening, because that changed like legit everything.
Wait, what?
He said,
What?
let me crush your
Wait,
dreams
hold
really
on.
quick."
Let's talk
nah.
about our mental health.
Oh wow,
We're losing the
went
thing.
a whole different direction. I apologize.
No, hey,
Well,
you're
the
good. You're
pandemic
good.
might have contributed
To mental
That's what I'm
health.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was tough on a lot.
Hold on, wait. I kind of want to go back because we all said the one word answer.
Oh,
I kind
yeah.
of want, because Jonathan says stable and kind of talked us through that a little bit.
Yeah.
I want to.
Yeah.
You guys both said stress, so you talk about that, and then I'll talk about mine.
Like why I'm stressed right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like what's stress? What are the stressors in your life?
Well, it counteracts what I said before, but I'm stressed about the future.
It's okay. We're all stressed about the future, girl.
I agree.
All right, we lost Shalisa. Actually,
I love it. We could be
I take it back.
crying 5 minutes later
She's like,
before we were already laughing. At
I know I said.
Remember this? Awesome.
Talk,
Oh my
tell us
God.
about why you're stressed about your future.
Go ahead. I hope they can.
How am I supposed to know? Okay. Well, like it literally counteracts what I just said, but like
You're
that's why I'm like
stressed about the unknown.
yeah, I'm like, why did I say it like that? I'm like, yeah. I'm working on like trying to not stress about the future, but like it's obviously like definitely a thought
Mhm.
in everybody's head. No matter how much like you try to
Facts.
convince yourself, like no, like just keep the past in the past and like focus on the present and like don't worry about the future. Like that is not real. Like no matter how much people advocate that, like there's no way that you I don't know. At least for me personally, there's like no way that like you can not stress about either. But, I mean,
honestly,
it's all a mindset. It's all a mindset.
Because I was gonna.
But I gotta learn.
For me, honestly, like, am I stressed about the future? I mean, a little bit, but at the end of the day, like, like I can no. But like I can only
The day gotta end.
nah. Like I can only, I don't know. Like I can only control what I can control. Everything else, like I can't control. So that's how I try and look at things,
That's a great perspective.
which has helped me honestly a lot because it's like I can. There's no point in worrying about stuff that are like outside of my control. There's no point because then you're just gonna be stressed about stuff. And I think you guys know me pretty well. I'm not a very I'm pretty laid back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty.
One of the most laid back.
Like I try and
there
stay
is.
in, chill, just chill.
Chill, Rocky.
Let's talk about hobbies. That's my hobby. I just like to chill. No, but Asia, do you want to talk about why are you stressed?
I guess.
Tell us whatever you're comfortable with.
I don't know. I just feel like it's mainly school because
I
it's
feel
final
you.
exam season.
I feel.
And it's like killing me.
No, they're stressful.
Every professor wants to drop their big old assignments for the last 3 weeks of class, and then we're just kind of like struggling. But yeah, and then also because I'm finishing up my junior year, right? And so next year's my last year at
New stations, hire
Yeah.
Asia. She's ready.
and I
Hire
remember
us all, by the way.
my parents are starting to ask me like, "Oh, what are your plans after graduation?" And I'm like, "Girl, don't start."
You're like, that's too far
Please.
out.
Yeah, let's
Relax.
not even think about that. And so I don't know. I guess it's the same thing. Starting to think about the future.
Yeah.
And for me, I'm very much a perfectionist, and so
Mhm.
if I feel like I'm not doing enough, or just I flip between I can I have a future in this career, and then other times I'm like, girl, what are you doing?
No, hey, you got a
For
future.
real.
You got a
For
future in
real.
here.
And so I don't know. It's just I get stressed about it because I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, but
I feel you because
Okay.
sometimes I'll be laying in bed thinking about this. I'm like, damn, do I really want to do this?
No kidding.
Especially I hear Dave. He's like, yeah, I work 7 days a week. I was like, what? Is this gonna be me?
that's King Dave though.
They be on
That's
some.
Dave.
He's out here grinding. But I hear that and I'm like, damn. And then he's like, I haven't had a weekend off in how many years? I'm like, I like my weekend.
I don't know how he does that.
No, Dave's a different animal. A pro's pro.
Beast.
He
Absolutely.
manages
Go.
time very well, for sure.
Can't relate, but
No kidding, huh?
we're trying.
Now you guys.
Well,
what
he
is the
talked
one
about his
word?
stable.
Yeah.
Stable. Your turn,
So
Anthony.
now it's my turn.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What was your
Drum
word
roll.
again?
I said funk.
Funk?
Funk.
You're in
Yeah.
a funk?
Yeah, I think so. I talked to Natalie about this a little bit.
Explain to the class.
So I just think I don't know. I just think it's the flow of life. Some weeks you feel great. You'll be talking your, and then other weeks you just feel I don't know. It's hard to explain. You just feel different. You feel I'm not sure. I wouldn't say I feel not myself, but I don't know. You just feel like a funk sometimes. I've been slacking with the gym. I've been
You slacking with the
that's-
a little
That's
bit.
news to me.
That's-
A little,
Are
bit,
we?
a little bit. I've been slacking with the
talking
gym. My sleep schedule's down the drain. I think that's a lot of it because obviously you guys know I work nights and that
Yeah.
and I've worked 7 p.m. to 3 in the morning for the past 3 years now.
Damn.
I think that plays a factor in it because I don't some days I don't get a lot of daylight and I think you need your vitamin D. Pause, no Diddy.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Hey,
We already cut
Jonathan,
us.
you
We
wanna
already
give me some
talked our
vitamin D?
crap.
What?
On camera?
Y'all got it.
Let's-
Pride Month is coming up.
yeah, remember I'm a Pride baby. I'm a Pride Month baby. You don't even know my birthday
June 6th.
because I told you.
Nice.
And with age, whoa,
Whoa.
working that last part out.
Exposed.
Let's see.
She gives out.
I know
social
everyone's
security
birthday.
numbers.
Kind of. You're born in October.
Ooh.
Asia is born in.
Go ahead.
It's all in order.
You're right. So it's June, me, Natalie, July, August.
Process of elimination.
August is that. That's what I'm doing. August is it Shalisa? Shalisa's in August, Asia in September. Boom.
Yeah.
What are the days?
That's not fair.
You
Oh, well,
don't
I know
know.
Natalie. Natalie's a 7-Eleven.
Well, yeah, because
Yours
Really?
is
7-Eleven?
yours is
On
yeah.
Free
I would hope
Slurpee
you
Day.
know.
Yeah.
I
Yours
love
is
that.
what is it? It's September 20th or something.
oh,
Mine is not September.
Oh. Oh, August. You guys have the same day though,
Yeah.
right?
yeah.
The 23rd. Yeah. See, I know my
Wow.
stuff.
Oh, he's been
And
studying.
Jonathan's October. You're early October.
You won't get mine.
He's early October. I know it's in October. It's October. Isn't it the 12th? That's my mom's. When yours is early October. I'm gonna say the 10th.
Mm-mm.
When is it?
Keep guessing. I don't.
We're
give
gonna be
it
here
up.
all night.
I don't give it up that quick.
Sorry.
There you go.
What?
Shalisa said the 11.
11?
Nah.
Are we close or far?
You're getting cold.
The 5th.
17.
Cold, warm.
6.
Warmer.
The
7.
8th?
There you go.
I
got it.
I knew it was the 8th.
What?
I swear to God, I knew it was the 7th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm like, I knew it was the 8th.
Fumble
Yo,
bag, sir.
My fault. My
Again.
fault. Listen, I'm gonna put everyone's birthdays in my calendar after the podcast.
I know that's
I've
what I
done
need
that.
to do.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I
No,
gotta
I'm
do
not.
that.
That was a lie.
Okay.
Maybe I will. But yeah, back to the funk thing. I said I'm in a funk. Listen, we'll be all right. Everybody goes through stuff in life, but it was funny when we all got back together. What was it? 2 Wednesdays ago. Everyone was like, I'm also going through stuff, and it's like, I think hearing your friends talk to you about stuff like that is like, damn. Like, I know you guys, we all have each other's backs, but I think like hearing everyone say that they're going through, you're like, damn, I'm really not alone. And I don't know, for me, that makes me feel better.
It helps a lot. Like, genuinely,
sure.
like, we had, like, a heart-to-heart, like, in the car, just, like, talking about our
Outside the parking
lives
lot
and,
at
like,
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, in the Chick-fil-A parking lot, like, crying and, like, talking about our lives. And it was
Oh,
very,
you
like,
were still at work.
yeah, you didn't want to come.
This was
At the
2 weeks ago.
Chick-fil-A here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was after
I'm like a
School.
2-minute walk from you guys. Yeah, my job is literally across. the street
Jonathan's
from
like, I
Chick-fil-A.
wasn't invited.
You were invited. You were
When?
invited.
This
It
was
the
like
day where
2
you're
weeks
like,
ago.
I'm not coming.
Oh yeah, remember I texted you? That's right. It was that
Mm-hmm.
when I was like, "Yo, are you gonna be here?" And you're like, "Nah, but I'll be there next week."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That was the day that I was actually.
He's like, "All right,
I
never
was-
mind.
I
You guys are
was busy
good."
that day. I apologize. I was busy that day. That was my
Anyways.
first Wednesday off though. That was early. I'll say that.
All right, for sure. But yeah, back to
Anyways.
that.
It was very nice to
Yeah.
hear, and like it genuinely did help a lot. Just speaking to everybody.
Yeah, like it's you guys are my support system. Well, one of my support systems. Obviously, my family, but you guys for sure. Like honestly,
One of them.
like honestly, you guys, including Natalie, of course. You guys are like some of my best friends, and like whenever we all hang out, it's also nice. Like I don't know, you
Life
guys.
is worth living again.
You're like, you know what? We're postponing the. Don't. That's not funny. But but no, like when we went to Finney's on Sunday, it's like
That was awesome.
that stuff like rejuvenates
Yeah.
me.
That was.
Or even just seeing everybody on Wednesday, I'm like, damn. You know what? Life's worth living.
This is also
Real.
a message to all the viewers out there. It is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Stand up.
It's important to,
Take
talk
care of
to
yourself.
your friends if you feel,
Please
grow a
talk to
support
someone.
system.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Talk to
get
someone.
help.
Get help. Please get help.
Hit the
But, like-
DMs. We're all open.
Asia, go
Sorry.
ahead. No, go ahead, girl.
I think it's important to have like people that you can talk to, because this is
Mhm.
one of the things I also talked about in the car, I think, if I remember correctly. But for me, like, all of it goes back to when you graduate high school, especially when you're in one community for so long, you grow up with the same people,
Yeah.
and then once you graduate, everyone kind of
Does
goes
their
to
own
different
thing.
universities, and so you're left with yourself, and you're kind of just navigating life, and you don't really have that same support system that you grew up with, so you have to learn how to kind of like adapt. And then also, like, I feel like that contributes to making you feel alone, because like you lose that support system that you're used to. Some of the times, I still talk to the people I graduated with, and that system is still there most of the time. But yeah, I just think that that's important, and just to know that you're not alone. And
Absolutely.
everyone's going through the same stuff. We just don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Preach.
Well said, Asia.
Period.
Period.
Pop off, queen.
Period.
Period. I like how you talked about, like, after high school and like kind of navigating this, you feel like you're alone a lot, just because there's so much. It's like, I get why anyone, especially in our position, in college, still trying to find a career, would be stressed out, because it's like this period like determines your entire life. Like, if we're
Yeah.
being honest. So it's like, once you start thinking about that, you're like, especially for me, right? Because in high school, listen, I was dumb. I mean, I'm still a dumb, but now I understand
Just with the
that.
mustache.
Turn his mic off.
Just with the mustache.
Yo, exactly now I'm a dumb, with the mustache. Viewers, let me know. You like the mustache? Actually, it doesn't matter. I like it. That's all that matters.
Wow.
And Natalie likes it. Anyways, but yeah, no, it's weird going through this stuff because you're like, damn, like this determines what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, and it's scary a little bit.
Also, it's very important to note that like 22 and like early 20s and 20
Same.
still...
Whoa,
Sorry,
we're all 22 here.
You're right. It's all so like you are so young. Like if you really think about it, like it's such a young age, and I feel like even I have to remind myself this. Like it's okay if you don't have like the most insane career and like a good career. Like you will get there eventually, and it's gonna be okay.
Not the snap. No, yeah, I agree. You got to give yourself. I feel
credit.
like a lot of people can relate to being very hard on themselves, and sometimes you got to give yourself a little leeway. You know, like look back, be like, hey, wait a second, I actually did all that. I can be proud. Give me a little, pat on the back. Don't got to be hard on ourselves all the time.
That is one thing I need to be better at.
Yeah.
I felt that.
I feel like you're hard on yourself, but it's like, Aisha, you do really good stuff.
You're so good.
Yeah, but like,
Nah, girl,
It
you're
doesn't
good at this.
feel like
No,
that's
it
the
is.
problem.
Listen, as
like,
you-
I don't.
As your peers, like if you ask,
No, this is not about me.
You
This
wear a
is-
lot of hats. You wear a lot of hats for sure.
yeah, that's a good analogy. You do so much different,
You know?
and I feel, and you have a lot going on. You're working, at.
Nope.
I'm not gonna disclose, but you're working. You're going to school. You're coming here producing,
Yeah.
and you're gonna help us with this.
I am.
It's like, and you somehow stay on top of all that. Like,
Not to mention
goddamn.
your
That's
very
nice.
crazy drive on a daily.
Yeah, and she's coming
With gas prices right
absolutely.
now?
Yeah, in this economy.
Wow.
in this economy.
I could write an entire dissertation.
Absolutely, gas prices. We're getting shafted. Like,
No kidding.
For
listen,
real.
Gavin Newsom. I know you. Yeah, you know. Hey. Now I sound like that one drunk uncle at Thanksgiving. That's like, listen, when Trump was in office, the goddamn gas prices were cheap. Now we got Joe Biden and the crooked Democrats in office, and gas prices are up.
He's doing that a little too good.
Hey, listen, hey, chill out.
Naturally.
Damn, you guys are trying. Hey, don't listen to them. You can look up my voter registration.
Oh.
I'm not
What's your
Actually,
last name?
I'm not disclosing that.
Date of birth?
My
We know
date of
your
birth is July 18th, 2001. Because I'm 22, turning 23 this year. The big 2-3 Jordan year, as they say. By the way, Jordan was a degenerate gambler.
Oh,
That's all I got to say.
He's still my MVP.
Oh my god.
Nobody knows what they're doing. Don't feel lost. Find a good support system like we have, because I feel we have a very good support system. Obviously, we're missing Natalie, but everyone, we love you, Natalie. Everybody here is, we got each other's backs, and I think we're all good at making everyone feel comfortable and, let everyone kind of speak and say how they feel. And I think I think we're all very lucky that we have that, because a lot of people don't have that. And especially when you're this age, you tend to drift from prior friends from high school, whatever. People change, you change, they change. And I think finding you all is like, damn, like they got my back, ride or dies.
Bro. Don't cry on me now.
I think the premise is you are not alone,
Not alone.
and
Real.
everything will be just fine.
You're gonna be just fine. All right, let's end it right there. Shout out to the viewers. Share it to your friends. Share your mom. Share it to your dad. Hell, even the uncle you only talk to once a year at Thanksgiving, like it's a little too fucked up. Send it to him.
Share it to the neighbors.
Ah. All right, that's what we got. Chums episode 1 in the book.
I
Asia,
will be in the producer's chair.
the producer, go right here.
Yes, man.
We got Jonathana to my left, also known as
Appreciate you,
Jonathan.
gang.
Shalisa Cross, and myself. And
Slay.
guess what? Next week we'll have Natalie Perez.
The one and
Amazing.
only.
The one and only.
Yay.
Let's get it.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Toodle.